Sunday, happy Sunday. Hey, hey. What's up? You can't eat shrimp? You can eat some salmon though, can't you? Yeah? All right, so guys, basically, when is the next shapewear sale? It's today, boo. We got a 50% sale. It ends today. So at midnight Pacific Standard Time, the sale is going to end. So guys, we have a 50% discount on the entire website. It ends at midnight Pacific Standard Time. The website is kickweightwithkeisha.com. All of your shapewear, cookbooks, all of that type of stuff, head on over to the website, guys. We got a few things are sold out, but if it's available in your size, definitely check out because it's been going crazy all weekend. All right. So guys, we also are going to be doing some, we're going to be doing broccoli also. I'm going to steam me some broccoli. So I've already cleaned them. I've already cleaned it. So I'm basically just going to put it, and what I do is I steam it. So I have like this here. It's like it has the holes in it, and you just put it on top of a pot. Put it up in here. Of course, you're going to put water in the pot so it don't burn. Then I'm basically just going to put this in here, and that's the water that's making it kind of make that noise. It's the water from the from this hitting the eye. All right, so once I put that in there, we're just gonna go ahead and I gotta clean this first now. Go ahead and clean this out real quick. But a lot of people always ask me like, what do I eat in a day? A lot of people always ask me, what do I eat in a day? So I wanted to kind of just show you guys like some of the things that I do. And it's not like too complicated, guys. You ain't got to be like chefing it up in the kitchen and doing all of that type of stuff. It's like simple things. It's simple things. So like we all know how to steam some broccoli, right? So I'm going to steam this broccoli. I'm going to put me a tablespoon of butter in there. And then I'm going to season it. I'll put a tablespoon. Now I'm going to put... I didn't get a tablespoon, I did a teaspoon, so I'm gonna put like 3. I'm gonna put 3 in there. All right, so we're gonna put that in there, and then I'm gonna season it. And guys, you season it however you like to season it. I typically would do like salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, things like that. So I'm gonna put my salt and pepper in there. And then of course, we're just gonna let that just steam while I'm preparing everything else. So today, guys, we're gonna be having salmon bites. We're gonna be having this minced onions. I don't have any more onion garlic, so I'm going to use minced. And it's going to do the same thing. What are y'all cooking today? I'm making salmon bites, shrimp, basically like in the Tuscan sauce. And I'm basically using these vegetables here because this is what was left in my fridge. I don't want it to go to waste. So I'm going to use it. So we're going to go ahead and saute that on up. I'm going to save the tomatoes for like last to put in it afterwards. So we'll put the tomatoes in there. We'll cut the tomatoes up at the end. And all of this, guys, of course, has already been washed, okay? So it's all been washed. But we're going to go ahead and saute the, well, let me finish seasoning broccoli first. But tomorrow, guys, you know the new challenge is for tomorrow, right? You know the new challenge for tomorrow. I want y'all to get ready for that because tomorrow we're going to be doing a carnivore diet, right? So I'm eating my vegetables now. I'm going to go ahead and get that on out the way. And we're going to let this broccoli cook there. Now we're going to saute the vegetables here. I'm going to put me some avocado oil in there. This is what I typically use, but I got one that's open. So I'm going to use this one, use the rest of that. Avocado oil is what I typically use. So we're going to put that on up in there. Just put a little in there just so that it don't stick to the pan. And we're going to go ahead and saute the, I'm going to go ahead and saute on this side. So let's put this up here. I'm going to saute. Now when I put that in there, I also season my vegetables as well. I season this before while I put it in the pan, I'll go ahead and season that also. All right. So good thing I did cut that music off, guys, because they had blocked my live. Can't have no music on there, I guess. Right? So I'm gonna go ahead and season that. And what I'm gonna season this with, I'm actually gonna do like some Creole seasoning for this. Cause I like a little spice to my stuff. So I'm just gonna season that a little bit. Creole seasoning. I'll put some salt and pepper in that also. Seasoning kind of hit the back of my throat. Is turkey meat okay? If you want to eat turkey meat, that's fine. All right, so I'm gonna clean this off and I'm gonna go ahead and season like my salmon and my shrimp. So we got this sauteing, we got the broccoli steaming, vegetable sauteing, and we're gonna go ahead and season the I already cleaned it, guys. I just stick it up in here because I'm gonna season it and then I can just throw it away. Right, so what I season my salmon with, I do the salmon seasoning here. And I always season both sides. I season salmon like a lot because it's like if you don't season a lot, it tastes plain to me, right? So I put a lot of seasoning when I do salmon. So I put the seafood seasoning on there also. That's what you making? Okay. But I put a lot of seasoning on salmon, guys. I do. But it's not really going to taste like this. It's going to taste just right. It's going to taste just right. So after I put that on there, I'm also going to put like the upholstery magic on there as well. And then I'm going to put a little bit of obey. Just a little bit of obey. Oh, let me use the old one. Use the one that's already open. So I put a little bit of obey on there. And then I'm going to top it off with the paprika. So the paprika, basically, when we do paprika, guys, it's just for the coloring, okay? So that's what the paprika does. It makes it look better. All right? So once I do that, I'm just going to go ahead and rub it all in. So I'll go ahead and kind of like pat it in. And then once I pat it in. So when I do my salmon, guys, I always pat it dry first. So I'll pat it dry before I start seasoning it. So see how it looks? That paprika makes it look pretty. All right, and then just flip it over and you're just gonna do the same thing. Flip it over, do the same thing. So while I'm doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the iron for that. And we're gonna go ahead and put some avocado oil in there. And guys, like when I be telling y'all that the foods that you cook, it be things that your family gonna like. My family love this recipe, right? They love this. So they gonna eat this right along with me. Like these are things that you can just cook for your family. And it's not like, it don't seem like, so I done used all of that, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up the other one. So it's not, it don't make you feel like you on a diet. You know what I'm saying? Because the food tastes good. So all you gotta do is just make sure that you are fixing things that they like, but it still can be healthy. You know what I'm saying? So it can still be healthy. You ain't got to worry about that. And they're going to like it. Y'all ready for tomorrow's challenge? Y'all ready for tomorrow's challenge? Do I bake it? I'm actually putting it on the stove. So I'm going to stick it on the stove. Yeah, I'm not baking it. Then I'm going to throw some shrimp in there also. So it'll be the salmon and the shrimp. So once I finish seasoning the salmon, I'm going to cut it up in like little bite sizes. And then I'm going to let that cook a little bit. And then I'm going to season up my shrimp and then kind of throw that up in there also, because I did get the shrimp that's already pre-cooked. I did that today, guys. I did, okay? But it's okay. It's still going to taste good. So we're going to go ahead and repeat when it comes to the seasoning for the salmon. So we seasoning the backside right now. All right. And once again, guys, we season it good. I put multiple things on my salmon when I season it. Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Sandy. Thank you so much, Boo, on Facebook. I appreciate you, Boo. I appreciate you. But guys, I wanted to kind of share with you guys what I fix on a, it's not on a daily basis. I don't use all this stuff. I got like so many seasonings because I like seasoning my food. So it's like I got so many. I don't never run out. But I did run out of onion powder, right? I got minced onion too though. All right, so then let's see. We got to put a little bit of the Old Bay on there. Then I'm going to put some of the poultry seasoning on there. Can you have avocados? Not when we do the carnivore diet. You can't. We're not going to be doing any of that when we do the carnivore diet. We're going to try to be like really strict with it. But guys, the results are going to be very beneficial because you're going to see like about 10 pounds come off in just 1 week, right? So I'm going to pat that again, pat it all up in there again. So once I do that, I'm going to let the salmon, I'm going to go ahead and shake it off a little bit. That's how it looks. And we're going to go ahead and put it on the eye. Okay. Now, we got to let that heat up a little bit more. We'll let it heat up a little bit more before I put the rest of them in there. So while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and toss the vegetables. I'll stir fry. We're going to saute this. So we're just going to mix it around a little bit. Let it keep on doing what it do. And guys, I'm just going to mix all of that up with my salmon. And I'm going to mix it up like with my salmon and my shrimp. All right, so I got this all seasoned. We're going to go ahead and season this while the eye heats up a little bit before I put the rest of the salmon in there. So basically all I'm doing for my shrimp, I'm going to put the same type of seasonings on there. All right, basically the same type of seasoning. And I'll kind of mix them up and then I'll do it again. Yeah, so the new challenge starts tomorrow, guys. Today is the last day of our 4-day challenge. If you're on the 4-day challenge, put a number 4 in the comment section because this is your last day, boo. This is your last day. And on your last day, what are you eating? 2 meals, 1 protein shake, right? 2 meals, 1 protein shake on this last challenge that you got going on for today. 2 meals, 1 protein shake. So look, once I mix this up, I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. I'm just gonna add a little bit to it when I do that. Add a little bit to it. Really, I don't need it because I put enough in it to when I mixed it up, it was good. So we're not gonna add no more to it. And guys, when I cook, that's basically what I do. I kind of cook with the feel. I cook with, you know what I'm saying, the look. I cook with the taste, you know. While I'm cooking, that's just what I do. So when people be like, well, what's the recipe, right? A lot of times I don't do a whole lot of measuring. I'm like grandma now. I just cook. I just cook. Let's see, I'm done eating. My cutoff time was 4 o'clock. Okay. All right. So what's the next challenge? I'm about to go over the next challenge right now. I just want to kind of get everything cooking. Then we're going to go ahead over the next challenge. But guys, if you are new to my lives, if you're new to my lives, drop me a comment saying new. If you're new to my lives, drop a comment saying new. If you are new to the lives, drop a comment saying new. So guys, I wanted to kind of start sharing with you guys like some of the, like when I'm cooking and different things like that, because I get so many people that be like, Keisha, how did you lose over 100 pounds naturally? Like, what did you eat? Right? And guys, it's not too complicated, I'm telling you. Like the meals that I be making is not too complicated. It's not complicated at all. It's just that we got to go back to cooking like how grandma and them used to do, right? We just got to go back to cooking our foods instead of always stopping at a fast food place. Even when nowadays, even when we eat salads, we got to feel like we got to stop somewhere to grab a salad. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all know what I forgot to do? But I'm going to do it when in the pan. I'll do it. I forgot to cut it up first. So I'm going to let it cook first and then I'll do it. I'll do it after I let it cook. I did want to kind of cut it up before I cook it, but it's okay. I'll just do it afterwards. I'll do it afterwards. Right, so everybody that's new in here, thank y'all so much for tapping in. My name is Keisha, guys. I've lost over 100 pounds naturally. When I started off my weight loss journey, I was 285 pounds, okay? Yes, 285 pounds, guys. And I started off, I was pre-diabetic. I had high cholesterol. The doctor told me I was on the verge of becoming fully diabetic, and she called me morbidly obese because I was 285. If you look at your BMI levels, it'll let you know, right? So at that moment, I did not just get started, but it kind of sparked the interest of, hey, I got to get myself together. It was basically when the pandemic happened and we were all stuck in the house. That's what really triggered me to do something about it, right? So at that point, I was like, okay, I got to do something about this. Because I had family members, they got COVID, and they were like on their deathbeds. None of them died or anything, but they were looking like they was about to go, okay? So that kind of made me wake up like, okay, I gotta get it together. I gotta truly get it together. So that's what I did. At that moment, that's when I made the decision that I was gonna start living a healthier life. And I figured out ways to where I could lose weight rapidly. My thing is that I wanted to figure out how could I lose weight rapidly, right? So I came up with a bunch of different challenges for myself. So I'm going to put a top on this broccoli because that's going to take a minute anyway. All right, so we're going to put a top on this broccoli. Yeah, but I made the decision that I wanted to go ahead and start living a healthier life. So what I did is that I came up with a bunch of different ways to where I could lose weight rapidly. All of the ways that I came up with, I was trying to always figure out, well, how can I lose 7 to 10 pounds in just 1 week, right? How can I lose 7 to 10 pounds in just 1 week? So that's how these challenges came about, guys. I share them with you guys as well. We've been doing these weekly challenges. I know that we did a 7-day liquid fast. That's something that I did. When I started off my journey, we did the cabbage soup diet for 3 days. We just coming off 4 days of our current challenge of focusing on autophagy. Now we're about to do 7 days of the carnivore diet. So that's what I did. I just did a bunch of different things like that. And you see how all of them are like so different, right? And what that does is that it keeps your body to where it makes it harder for your body to hit a plateau because you're doing it that way. And that's the one thing that I noticed is that I was able to lose weight rapidly. I lost 40 pounds in my very first month. 70 pounds by month 2, 90 pounds in 6 months. Now I'm down over 100 pounds. I've been able to keep my weight off for 4 years, okay? But not only that, guys, I documented everything on my YouTube channel. It's called Kick Weight with Keisha. So definitely go check it out. You're going to be able to see everything that I did from day one. You know, anything that I talk to you guys about, you're going to be able to go check it out and see that, hey, she really did this, right? So we're going to go ahead and flip the salmon over. So that's one thing that I'm proud of, guys, is that I've been able to help tens and thousands of other people lose weight as well. So I have people that I've helped lose over 100 pounds also, right? So I'm super proud of that. I have a private Facebook group. It is called KWWK Gang. That is KWWK Gang. That is my private Facebook group, guys. The salmon looking good. Ooh. I told you that when you put all the seasons on it like that and you top it off with that paprika, and you pat it all in, it makes the food look good, okay? And that's a key factor, guys, when you are cooking and you're trying to like show it on social media and different things like that. Start doing, presentation is huge when it comes to that, all right? But I've helped tens of thousands of other people lose weight as well. If you want to go check them out, go check out my private Facebook group. It is called KWWK Gang. So once again, that is KWWK Gang. That's the private Facebook group. We got almost 40,000 people up in there. So you're going to be able to go in there and see people that I've helped to lose weight. They always are in there sharing recipes. They're always in there motivating each other, inspiring each other, keeping each other like excited about this journey. And they're looking good, guys. Like when you go up in that group, you go see, like, I don't know what it was about this weekend, but I saw so many people up in there posted their before and after pictures. And I mean, it's like night and day. It is like night and day. So it's like you're going to get inspired just by going in the group and seeing what they're doing. And they're going to make you want to get started if you have not already gotten started. All right. So guys, definitely go check it out. It's called KWWK Gang. All right. Go check it out. All right. But guys, we have our current challenge that starts off tomorrow. So we have a challenge that starts off tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to start off by doing the carnivore diet. Okay. We're going to start by doing a carnivore diet tomorrow. So basically, if you are a person to where you feel like it is hard for you to lose weight, you feel like that you have a lot of inflammation, if you have this, well, let me tell you this. So by us doing the carnivore diet, what this is going to do for you is that it's going to help appetite control. So it's going to help you to stay full and feel satisfied due to we're having like protein and fats. So we're basically going to take our carbs pretty much down to zero, okay? It's not going to be completely zero, but it's going to be very, very low carbs that we're going to be taking in. This also is going to help you to lower your blood pressure. It's going to help you to stop wanting to snack so much throughout the time. It's going to help you when it comes to cravings. If you are pre-diabetic, if you are type 2 diabetic, this is going to help you to kind of balance out your blood sugar levels. So it's a whole lot of benefits when it comes to it, guys. Also, too, it's going to help you to lower your inflammation. It's going to help you to lose weight, of course. That's our main thing that we want to do. It's going to help you to build muscle. Helps you to normalize your hormones. So if you have PCOS, if you have menopause, anything like that, this is going to help you to normalize your hormones. It's going to also help you to strengthen your bones. I'm going to flip this again. It's going to help you to strengthen your bones. It's also going to give your body a lot of vitamins and minerals, okay? And guys, this is just off of a carnivore diet. So I know some people will be like, well, why can't we have vegetables and stuff like that? Because that's not a part of a carnivore diet. It's not, all right? So it's going to start, we're going to get started tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting up this salmon. I'm going to go ahead and cut it up in the bites because I want it to be like bite-sized, right? We want it to be bite-sized. So we're going to go ahead and cut that up so that it can be bite-sized. Because we're going to do salmon bites, and then we're going to put shrimp in there. And basically all you're doing is just kind of cutting them in like little blocks. Okay? That's all you're doing is cutting them in little blocks. But yeah, so doing the carnivore diet, it is something to where it's going to be pushing you. Because it's going to get you out of your comfort zone. You're not used to probably just eating straight protein. But it's okay, guys, because it's for health benefits as well, right? It's going to help you out health-wise also. So you're going to be okay. You're going to be full. The way that we're going to do this is that we're going to be focusing on our hormones, of course. What this one is going to do is that it's going to help you to reduce your insulin levels. And I always talk about insulin because insulin is what determines weight loss. When insulin is high, you're not going to lose weight and you're not going to burn fat. When insulin is low, that's how you're going to lose weight and that's how you're going to burn fat. So we're going to be focusing on reducing our insulin levels. And 3 things that you do to reduce insulin is that you have to eat less frequently, eat less meals, eat low carbs. So guys, if you are experiencing like, as far as if you're overweight, if you're obese, if you're insulin resistant, so if it's extremely hard for you to lose weight, most likely you're probably insulin resistant. 65 to 70% of people are insulin resistant. 60 to 75% of people, are insulin resistant. So this is going to help to reduce that insulin level so that way you could get your body back under control to where you're going to start back losing weight, right? And it's not going to make it so hard for you to lose weight. So this is definitely going to help you to achieve that. Not only that, we're also focusing on getting our bodies into autophagy. Guys, if you are not familiar with autophagy, drop me a comment saying me. If you're not familiar with what autophagy is, drop me a comment saying me. Drop a comment saying me if you're not familiar with autophagy. So autophagy is basically a spring cleaning of your body cells. So by us doing this challenge here, guys, we're going to be focusing on getting your body into autophagy, okay? So the way that you get your body into autophagy, it requires you to fast, a long period of time of fasting. So it requires you to fast at least 17, 18 hours a day. Most of us have never put our bodies into autophagy because we never fast that long. Typically what we do is that we eat so frequently throughout the day to where you're constantly spiking your insulin levels so frequently throughout the day. So that way you're never able to start tapping into your own stored body fat because you're doing that, right? So when you put your body into autophagy, that's basically a spring cleaning of your body's cells. By putting your body into autophagy, it is a spring cleaning of your body's cells, okay? So what this is going to do is going to help you to protect brain cells. It helps you to protect those new heart cells. It helps you to protect the nerve cells. It helps with the elasticity of your skin. So it's going to help you to get that skin tight. It also is an anti-aging, so it's going to help you to look younger, feel younger. It helps to clear your mind. It helps to just kind of rejuvenate everything, guys. It also helps with as far as your bones, because it helps to boost up your cartilage, okay? So that's going to help as far as the strengthening of your bones and things of that nature. So there's just so many benefits when it comes to putting your body into autophagy. So that is one of the things that we're going to be focusing on. What we're going to be doing, because we're focusing on autophagy, is that we're going to be putting our body into autophagy by eating within a 6-hour window time frame. So you're going to have a 6-hour window of time frame that you're going to be eating in. And guys, this challenge is going to get started tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to get started on this challenge. You're going to be eating within a 6-hour window of time frame. Yeah, so you're going to be eating within a 6-hour window time frame. And during that 6-hour window time frame, you're only going to eat you 2 meals, okay? No protein shakes. You're only going to eat you 2 meals. That's it. No protein shakes at all, okay? Those 2 meals that you're going to eat, you're able to eat as much as you want. So when you have that meal, you can eat as much food as you want, but it can only be eggs and meats, okay? It can only be eggs and meats. That's it. That's all of the foods that you can eat, just eggs and meats. That's all you're going to be able to have, okay? So we're going to get started on this tomorrow. Once again, you're going to have 2 meals, only eggs and meats. That's it. So this is done. So you're only going to eat eggs and meats, guys. That's all you're going to be able to have. Outside of that, you're going to have water, tea, and coffee. Water, tea, and coffee. Water, tea, and coffee. And if you want to do a sugar substitutes or creamers, you can do that, but it has to be doing your 6-hour window time frame, okay? It has to be doing your 6-hour window time frame. So I always recommend that you guys do a natural sugar substitute, such as stevia, monk fruit, truvia. These are all natural sugar substitutes, all right? All natural sugar substitutes, stevia, monk fruit, truvia. And it can only be during your 6-hour window of time frame. That's the only time that you can have it. We're going to go ahead and just throw this shrimp on up in here with us. It's not going to take long to fix the shrimp. Yeah, stevia, monk fruit, truvia. No veggies. We're not doing any veggies for next week. We're just doing basically a carnivore diet for next week. So all eggs and protein. I'm talking eggs and meats. I'm not going to say protein because y'all going to say, well, what about the protein shake? That's protein. Or what about nuts? That's protein. No, animal meats. Okay, animal meats. All right. When it comes to your oils, you can only do bacon grease or you can do butter. Okay, bacon grease or butter. Bacon grease or butter. Only bacon grease and butter. All right. So guys, you're eating 2 meals. Tomorrow, we start tomorrow. You're going to eat 2 meals. No cheese. We're not doing cheese this week. Nope, no cheese. You can make your eggs however you want to make them. Yep. Make them however you want to make them. You can season your foods however you want to season them. You can season your foods however you want to season it, so that's going to be fine. And guys, you can also have heavy whipping cream. It just has to be 30% fat or more. Okay? So you can have heavy whipping cream. So guys, I'm going to grab me a charger because one of my phones are about to die. I'm gonna go grab my charger real quick, all right? Y'all gonna watch the food for me? Let me put it on low. So we're gonna cut that one off. Our broccoli is over here steaming, looking good. I like my broccoli where it gets like soft, right? So we got our salmon, we have our shrimp and salmon here, right? So I'm gonna take that off of the eye while I go run and get my charger. And then we're gonna go ahead and make the sauce that's gonna go over the salmon and the shrimp. All right, one moment. All right, guys, let me just plug this up. Let's see if it will reach all the way over here. Hopefully it will. Get that back there. And yes, it reaches. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. So we're gonna put this on something. We're gonna go ahead and take this out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and take this, the peppers and onions. I'm gonna go ahead and put that to the side because I'm gonna make my sauce in here. So when I make the sauce, all I'm doing is I'm gonna use heavy whipping cream. I'm gonna use Parmesan cheese. And then I have this like Tuscan type of butter that I like to use, and I'll show y'all what that looks like also. All right, so we're gonna put that to the side. Now the meat is basically cooked. That's already cooked. We good with that. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of, I'm gonna let it cook a little bit longer because of the shrimp. I didn't let that cook, enough yet. So we're gonna just let that cook just a little bit longer. And I like to make sure that my salmon, I don't like it to be like soft on the inside. That's one thing about me with meat, y'all. Like I gotta make sure it's like cooked. I'd rather have it like a little burnt marks on it before I just have it to where I'm worried about how it looks, right? I like it to have a little burnt on it, so I know it's cooked. I like my meat cooked. I do. Somebody said they tired of their parents calling them fat. Well, people gonna call you whatever they want to call you. It's like they say on the TV show, it's about what you answer to, right? It's all about what you answer to. Whenever you're on this journey, guys, it's not about what somebody else think about you. It's about what you want for you, right? It's not about what somebody think about you. It's not about what somebody is saying about you. It's about what do you want for you. So you got to truly make a decision that this is something that you want for you. Not because somebody else is trying to make you do it, not doing it because that you want to impress anybody else. Guys, you got to really think about your health. This is about your health, okay? So it's like, do you want to live a healthier life? If you could determine on the length of the time span of your life, if it determines on how you're eating and the type of foods that you're putting into your body, and as far as you getting active and different things like that, why would you not? Why would you not, right? So it's not about what somebody's going to call you. It's about you wanting to do this for yourself. You want to do this for yourself because you want to start living a healthier life. I always tell you guys, like I had to tell myself from the beginning, that I love myself enough to want to start living a healthier life. And I truly, truly meant it. And I love my kids enough to want to start living a healthier life because they depend on me. You know what I'm saying? Your family depends on you, especially if you got little young kids, guys, they depend on you. So it's like, where would they be without you? So it's like, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to let myself go out over no food, right? So all I had to do was just change how I was eating, change what I was eating. But I got more deep into my mental. I got more into like my mindset. I started researching things. I started learning about weight loss. I started learning about my body. When you start to learn about things, guys, and you start to know, then you're going to want to do better because now your eyes are open. When your eyes are open, you can no longer shut them anymore, right? You know now. So that's what I had to do. I just had to kind of go through the process of that. Yes, I got peppers in this, but we're not going to be doing peppers. We're not going to be doing any veggies, guys, next week. We're not doing any veggies next week. This is just for today. Tomorrow, we're not doing any of that. All right? Carnivore, yeah, we're going to be doing carnivore. Yep. All right? So, guys, let me go over the challenge for you one more time before I get started on the sauce. Because I got to rinse this out first before I get started on the sauce. So, what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be doing a carnivore diet, okay? This is going to help you with so many different illnesses and things that you guys got going on with your body, inflammation, your hormones. It's going to help to balance out things. It's going to help to reverse things. It's going to help to kind of like reset your body, okay? So it's a lot of benefits with us doing this particular style of dieting for this week. We're going to be doing it for 7 days to get started on tomorrow. So tomorrow, you're going to start eating within a 6-hour window of time frame. So for example, I may eat between the window of 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. But you can choose whatever time frame that works with your schedule. You want to choose what works for you because that's something that you're going to be sticking with, right? So you're going to eat within a 6-hour window time frame. You're only going to have 2 meals within your 6-hour window of time frame. No snacking in between time. But guess what? When you have your first meal, you can eat as much as you want. You're not counting carbs. You're not counting calories. You're not counting any of that. You can eat as much of those foods that you want. So we're only eating eggs and we're eating any type of animal meat. Okay? So eggs and animal meat. That's all we're going to be eating. You can have butter. You can have heavy whipped cream as long as it's 30% fat or more. So you can have butter, you can have heavy whipping cream, you can have bacon grease. So if you're going to cook your foods, guys, in something, you're going to cook it in butter or either you're going to cook it in bacon grease. All right, I want to make sure you guys understand that. Nothing else. You're going to be drinking water, tea, coffee. During your 6-hour window of time frame, if you want to add sugar substitutes or creamers, you can do that, but only during your 6-hour window of time frame. You want to make sure that your creamers are low in sugar, low in carbs, right? You want to make sure your creamers are low in sugar, low in carbs. And when it comes to, and if you can, guys, go ahead and just use heavy whipping cream for your creamer if you can, right? Because that's one of the things that we're doing anyway. For your sugar, I recommend a natural sugar substitute, such as stevia, monk fruit, truvia. These are all natural sugar substitutes, so I do recommend that. We're going to go ahead and cut that eye off because we're finished cooking the meat. I'm going to finish this and then we're going to go ahead and clean this pan and get the seasoning going for that. The sauce going for that. Yes, but you can have any kind of spices that you want, so you can spice it up however you want to do it. Hot sauce, all of that stuff, you can do all of that. Outside of your 6-hour window of time frame, that's your fasting window. That's the time frame, guys, to where your body is burning your own body fat. Your body is building up your growth hormones. So when you build up your growth hormones, it helps with the anti-aging. It helps with burning fat. It helps to protect muscle. It helps to boost up cartilage, boost up collagen. It helps to boost up memory. It helps to do all of these types of things. But also, you're putting your body into autophagy. Your body goes into autophagy after fasting 17, 18 hours out of the day. Your body starts to boost up growth hormones after fasting at least 13 hours out of the day. So we're fasting for 18 hours out of the day. So we're going to be targeting all of that stuff by doing this, okay? So this is a state that you're putting your body in, guys, that we never typically put our bodies in. So it may feel like a little bit unnormal to you. But I promise you, you're going to start feeling better. You're going to start feeling the bloatiness, the inflammation, all of that stuff going down. You're going to start feeling good. I promise you, it's going to be okay. You're going to feel full. You're going to feel satisfied while you're eating. And it's because we're having protein and fats. So those are things. And when you eliminate the carbs, we're putting our carbs pretty much down to zero. High carbs make you hungry more frequently, but high carbs also spike insulin levels high. When insulin is high, you're not going to lose weight, you're not going to burn fat, but also high insulin causes you to become insulin resistant. It causes you to have a big stomach because high insulin creates fat, and fat is stored in your liver. Once you have so much fat in your liver, it spills out of your liver into your abdominal, and it causes you to have that big gut. So if you want to get rid of belly fat, you want to lose weight, you want to as far as like protect muscle, you also want to help with the elasticity of your skin. You also want to help with anti-aging. You want to help with all of these things, guys. This challenge is going to target every single thing that I just mentioned. Okay, so this is a powerful week that we're going to be doing, guys. I promise you, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. When I had another challenge, they were able to see when they was fussing about this challenge, and then I started letting them take back like the vegetables and all of that stuff, and they didn't lose as much weight. They was like, oh no, I'm going back to that, right? So if you've never done it before, you may feel like, you know, oh, I'm not going to be able to do this and do that. I promise you, you will. And I promise you, at the end of this, you're going to see you about 10 pounds come off, 7 to 10 pounds come off, if not more, because we're basically taking our carbs pretty much down to zero. So all you're doing is eating within a 6-hour window of time frame. You're going to eat 2 meals within that 6-hour window of time frame. No protein shakes, no juices, no sodas, no none of that other type of stuff. Only eggs and animal meat. Eggs and animal meat. But when you eat your 2 meals, you can eat as much as you want. So you're going to eat until like you are full. You're going to eat until you like, oh, when you're ready to push away the plate. That's how much you're going to eat when you eat your foods. But you're going to be okay, guys, because it's only protein, okay? So you're going to be good. And your body not going to let you do but so much because it's protein. And this is just proven to you that when you eat protein, when you eat fats, you're going to stay fuller longer. And you're going to notice to where you're not going to be wanting to snack so many times between those meals. You're going to notice this type of stuff. So you're going to eat your 2 meals. You're going to eat as much as you want within those 2 meals. You're going to have eggs. You're going to have any type of animal meat. No snacking in between those 2 meals. You can have water. You can have tea. You can have coffee. I always recommend that you guys always put lemons in your water at least. Why? Because lemons are going to help to burn fat. Lemons is a great source of potassium. It also helps with constipation. Guys, when you do things that are high in protein, it can make you constipated also, okay? So make sure that you're drinking plenty of water. I will at least add the lemons into my water. At nighttime, if you want to do something like a laxative tea or you want to take some laxative throughout the day, you can do that, right? And I kind of recommend that when we do a carnivore diet, I recommend that you kind of do something like that. If you feel that you're not having your regular bowel movements, because high protein will make you constipated, and that's all we're doing is protein. So when I do this, I always do my slimming tea at night, right? I'll do the slimming tea, guys, and I have the laxative teas. It is all natural herbs, and it's going to make you go to the bathroom, and it's no caffeine in it. So I have colon cleanse pills. I have the laxative teas. Those are things that are definitely going to make you go to the bathroom. Those colon cleanse pills are strong, okay? I'm letting you know that right now. They're strong. So if you're a person to where you feel like don't nothing make you go to the bathroom, I bet you they make you go to the bathroom, okay? But guys, go to my website, kickweightwithkeisha.com. We have a 50% discount on the entire website. It does end at midnight Pacific Standard Time. So guys, once again, kickweightwithkeisha.com. We have recipe books. We have all of that type of stuff. And if you're not on my email list, guys, I don't know why, right? Because look, this is what you get when you're on my email list. For one, you're going to get a free 7-day meal plan. You're going to get a copy of my ebook, all for free, but that's not all. The email that you're going to get every single morning is going to lay out on the line exactly what I'm telling you right now. So every day you're going to get an email letting you know the challenge of the day, okay? So you're going to know like orders, taking your apple cider vinegar shot. How do I do my apple cider vinegar shot? Taking your collagen, the benefits of apple cider vinegar, the benefits of collagen, and how you're going to be eating, and it's going to give you like a meal recommendation or a meal idea for that day, okay? So definitely make sure that you go get on the email list. Go to the website, kickweightwithkeisha.com, right? We're doing it for 7 days. We're going to be doing this for 7 days. And while you're doing this, guys, yes, we're going to be getting active while we're doing this, okay? So we're going to be also focusing on getting at least 6,000 steps in on a daily basis. At least 6,000 steps in on a daily basis. Guys, if you're going to commit to that, if you're going to commit to 6,000 steps on a daily basis, drop me a comment saying yes. All right, drop a comment saying yes if you're going to commit to that. I got to finish cooking, so I got to go ahead and wash this pan out real quick, and then I'm going to get back to cooking. All right, but if you're going to commit to that 6,000 steps a day, drop me a 6 in the comment section. Drop a 6 in the comment section, guys. Drop a 6 in the comment section if you're going to make that commitment. If you're going to truly make that commitment, drop me a 6 in the comment section. All right. So, guys, that's a commitment that you're making to yourself, that we're going to be doing this. You're going to do this, and you're going to make sure that you get your 6,000 steps in every day. All right? So, guys, this is that Tuscan butter that I was talking about, the Tuscan herbs, the butter. I like this here. So I'm gonna add this into the pan. I'm gonna let it, you know, kind of melt first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start adding in everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the pan on. So this is what it looks like. Smells good too. So I'm gonna put that in the pan. I'm gonna let that cook down some. A carnivore diet, guys, like people do this stuff. Like, it's 50% off at checkout. Yes, yes. So at checkout, it's gonna automatically give you the 50% off. But a carnivore diet, guys, people do this. Like, this is not nothing that's like new. People do a carnivore diet. People actually live their life on a carnivore diet. But we're only doing it for a week. We're only doing it for a week. We only doing it for 1 week, guys. And I promise you, like, you're stronger than what you think you are. You're stronger than what you think you are. So we're going to put that up in there. We're going to let that go on and sizzle on down. Right? It is very flavorful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What does it say? Be kind. Be kind. What's the name of the butter? Let me see. It's Tuscan style herb. Tuscan style herb. And you get it in the section to where, like, when you go and get like the fresh salmon, you go over there. It's like, you know how like when you ask them for your salmon and stuff, it's a little cooler up underneath there. It's typically right up underneath there. Okay? It's typically right up underneath there. All right? But the butter is, simmer it on down. So once they get on down, guys, we're going to use us some heavy whipping cream. Go ahead and put us some heavy whipping cream up in here. Let it go a little bit first. And then once I do that, I'm going to put some cheese. Where's my cheese? Where's my cheese? Okay. Then I'm going to put Parmesan cheese up in there. And then, guys, I'm going to add a little bit of white wine in there. Okay? So that's just to give it like a little bit of flavor. It's going to give it a little bit of flavor. All right? So when I do the wine up in there, you just pour just a little bit up in there just to kind of get that little flavor up in there. And that sauce is going to be delicious. That sauce is going to be great. Can you get it at Whole Foods? I got mine from Publix. I don't know. I don't know if they have it at Whole Foods. But I got it from Publix. All right. And guys, I'm going to go over the challenge again. I'm going to go over it again for you guys. For the people that are just coming in, I'll go over it with you again. Miss Kathy, thank you so much for the stars on Facebook. I appreciate you, boo. What am I making? I'm making, I'm doing salmon bites with shrimp. And right now I'm making a sauce. So I'm going to make me a sauce, kind of like a Tuscan sauce. And then I got broccoli over here steaming. So we got our broccoli steaming. We can, let me see, I think we're done with this broccoli. Let's see. And then I got some peppers. So what I do, like, guys, when I have vegetables that are left over in my fridge on Sundays, I basically just take them and make something with them. I add it to it, right? It may be off, but I add it to it just so I can use it because it may be about to go bad or something. Lemon juice, yes. So I'm going to add lemons to this also. So I add the lemon juice to this also. But yes, you want to add lemons to your water as well. Okay? So when you drink your water, guys, yes, you want to add lemons to your water because of all the benefits that comes along with lemons. So I'm going to start putting these seasonings away, guys. I like to put stuff away. I like to put it away so when I'm done, it ain't much for me to do. Okay, so we're going to cut this lemon up. So I'm cutting this lemon in half because I'm just going to use it for the juice, for the lemon juice. So I'm just going to take half of it and I'm just going to squeeze it into right, so my butter is doing what the butter do. So I'm gonna take some of the lemon and kind of squeeze it up in there. Got my little squeezer, so that goes up in there. That's just one extra step I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna go ahead and start making my sauce now. So I'm just gonna pour. So when y'all be saying, how much you pouring there? I just kind of eye it. I'm like, Grandma, I told y'all, like, I just cook. Right? I've been doing this for so long. So it's like, when it comes to cooking, guys, like, I've been doing this for so long. So I'm going to let it, like, hook up a little bit. Let it get, like, a little bit of hot. Once it get hot, I'm going to also put in sun-dried tomatoes. Let's put sun-dried tomatoes in here as well. So I meant to get the other kind, but I got the halves. So I'm actually going to cut them. So I'm going to cut these. I'm going to cut them like where they're kind of smaller. But they actually flavor, it's a good flavor, guys, when you add the sun-dried tomatoes in there. It gives it a really good flavor. I normally get like the strip kinds, but somehow I grabbed the half ones. So I'm going to put this on low. I'm going to put this on low because it doesn't really need to be high as far as the sauce that we're making. We're going to put that on low. All right. So once we put that on low, we're going to go ahead and cut these up because I bought the wrong kind. I bought the half kind versus the kinds that are already sliced up. So we just gonna slice them up ourselves. You know, we make it work. We make it work. There's no problem that we can't solve, right? So we're gonna make it work. So I'm gonna do that. I think this is enough. I'll go ahead and add that on in there. All right. Once I add that in there, I'm gonna go ahead and stir it up. Go ahead and stir that up. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of these back in here. I don't need no more. All right. Then I'm gonna take my Parmesan cheese. Put a little bit of Parmesan cheese in here. Well, not a little, kind of a lot. Basically, I did like two over that. I'm gonna go ahead and stir that up. And it's all gonna come in to be like a sauce. So I'm gonna come in to be a sauce. You're gonna let it like thicken up a little bit. And see, once I let it thicken up some, then I'm gonna pour it over top of my my shrimp and my salmon bites. I'm in the South, boo. I'm in Georgia. Yeah, I'm in Georgia. Oh yeah, the shrimp done. Yeah, all that done. I already done cut that off. All that done. That's just waiting. That's just simmering. That's just waiting on me. And then what I'm going to do, while they sitting there, we're going to go ahead and squeeze some lemons over top of that. Right, we're going to squeeze some lemon juice over top of that. Right? And then once we do that, we're going to squeeze some lemon juice on top of that. Right? That's all I'm doing, guys. I'm just squeezing lemons on top of it. So I'm basically just take a half a lemon, squeeze the juice over top of the meat. Okay, so I don't squeeze it till I can't squeeze it no more. Then I'm gonna go ahead and throw that away. Now this, still simmer. We got this on low, so it ain't gonna do but so much because we got it on low. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put me a little bit of wine, white wine, any kind of white wine that you got. So what I'll do is I kind of just pour it in there because I kind of know, right? So I just pour some up in there. And don't be too much, you know. Got that up in there, so that's good. That's going to make it taste even better. That's going to make it taste even better. So now I'm going to go ahead and put put the sauteed onions and the peppers up in here because that's what we had in the refrigerator, right? So we're gonna go ahead on and put that up in there. So we're gonna put that on up in there, and then we're gonna stir that on up in there too. Mix it all up in there. And yes, it's gonna be cheesy. It's okay. We like it like that. So we'll let that just cook some. All right, so guys, let's go over this challenge one more time. It starts tomorrow. It is a 7-day challenge. We're basically doing a carnivore diet for the next 7 days. With this challenge here, oh, and guys, I forgot, I'm gonna put my tomatoes in there, but we're gonna do that last, okay? So we're gonna do the tomatoes last. But we're basically doing a carnivore diet for the next 7 days, which means is that we're gonna be eating within a 6-hour window of time frame. During that 6-hour window of time frame, you can only eat 2 meals. Those 2 meals that you eat, you're not counting calories, we're not counting carbs. You can eat as much food as you want, but it can only be eggs and any other animal meat, okay? So eggs and animal meat, that's all of the food that you can have for next week, starting tomorrow. So you can only cook in butter, you can only cook in bacon grease, okay? Butter and bacon grease, those are the only things that you can cook in. No other type of oils, just butter and bacon grease. Also too, you can have water, teas, and coffee. Sugar substitutes and creamers can only be taken during your 6-hour window of time frame. That's the only time that you can have sugar substitutes and creamers during your 6-hour window of time frame. All right, good. But during that 6-hour window of time frame, guys, that's the only time that you're going to be eating your foods. That's the only time that you can have your creamers. That's the only time that you can have your sugar substitutes during that 6-hour window of time frame. Outside of that 6-hour window time frame, that's your fasting window. That is the time frame to where your body is doing so many things that's going to be very beneficial to you, okay? So during that time frame, that's called your fasting window. During your fasting window, guys, you don't want to have anything that's going to spike insulin. So you only want to have things such as water, unsweetened tea, black coffee, apple cider vinegar, and lemons. Guys, your body is burning body fat during that time frame. So you don't want to mess that up, okay? Your body is doing so much that's beneficial to your body that you don't want to mess that up. So during your fasting window, only thing that you're going to have is water, unsweetened tea, black coffee, apple cider vinegar, and lemons. That's all you're going to have, all right? Outside of that, guys, I think that pretty much covers everything. I think that covers everything as far as like how you're going to be eating, what are you going to be eating. Anybody have any questions about anything? What time of the day? What time of the day with what? You're going to eat within a 6-hour window of time frame. So I do 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. You can do whatever time frame you want. It's just 6 hours. No fruits, no vegetables, no nothing. Just eggs and any other animal meats. So like your beef, pork, fish, chicken, crab legs, steaks. You know what I'm saying? All of this type of stuff. So you can eat like steak and eggs, lamb chops and eggs, boil you some eggs. You know what I'm saying? Put you some salt and pepper on that boiled egg and bite on into that thing. Right? So well, yes, we are fasting for 18 hours. We're focusing on getting our bodies into autophagy, which you have to fast for 17, 18 hours to get your body into autophagy. That's basically a spring cleaning of your body cells. We're also focusing on boosting up our growth hormones. That happens after fasting 13 hours. When you boost up your growth hormones, it helps to protect muscle. It also helps with the, it's an anti-aging hormone. So it helps you to look younger. It makes you feel younger. It helps to boost up your stamina. Autophagy is going to help you to boost up your immune system. It helps to balance out your hormones. So it's a whole lot of things, guys, that we're doing to our bodies that are beneficial to our bodies that we never tap into. By us doing a carnivore diet, this is going to help you with like your inflammation. It's going to help to lower your blood sugars. It's going to help you to have more appetite control. It's going to help you with cravings. It's going to help with weight loss. It's going to help to normalize your hormones. It's going to help to build muscle. It helps to repair damaged cells. It helps to strengthen your bones. It helps with vitamins and getting your body the minerals that you need. So it's a lot of benefits just by us doing the carnivore diet. But I'm looking to see if you guys have any questions. What do we eat on week 5? I don't know what week you on, boo. So I don't know what week you on. I just know we just going like as we go. So we are doing, you got to kind of keep up with what we're doing, right? Guys, this sauce is ready. The sauce is ready. So we're going to go ahead and just pour the sauce over top of this. And what we're going to do after that is that we're going to make more sauce, okay? So So I had this is the sauce that we made with the vegetables and stuff in it. Now I'm just gonna make some by itself, okay? So we're gonna do that again. So we had the butter, right? We got the butter. So we're gonna put that butter back in the pan. So now I'm just gonna make some more sauce because I like it to be saucy, okay? I like it to be saucy. So we're just making the sauce again. I did it that time with the dried tomatoes and the onions and peppers. So of course it makes it like a little bit more thicker. So I already poured that over top of the salmon and the shrimp. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make the sauce again. So that way it's just sauce that I'm pouring over top of it. Just sauce I'm going over top of it, right? So we're just doing it again. I'm waiting for the butter to kind of melt down again. And that's how I use a whole thing of that butter, guys. Whenever I cook this, I use the whole thing of butter. All right. So that's that. We're just waiting for the butter to melt down again, and then we just repeat. We're just gonna repeat what we did. And guys, yes, you can season your foods however you want to season your foods. That's fine. Let's see here. Yeah, I would do laxative. When I do this because it's high protein. High protein typically will make you constipated. So I will get you some sort of maybe like some laxative tea, or either just get your body some magnesium. You get your body some magnesium, you'll be fine. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and pour this up in there again. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the cheese up in there once it kind of gets going again. So I'm just going to stir it up. Let it do what it do. Can you use egg whites? You can, but I would also do the yolk. The yolk is where the vitamin D3 is in. The vitamin D3 helps to boost up your growth hormones. Guys, if you're not familiar with growth hormones is an anti-aging hormone. It is a fat burning hormone. So as you become older, your growth hormones will decrease, okay? So growth hormones decrease as you become older. So what this means is that you're going to start having wrinkly skin. You're going to start having saggy skin. You're going to start losing memory. Your bones are going to start getting fragile. The things that happens when people get older, right? So if you are conscious and you know about growth hormones, then now I know that since I know that this is going to happen when I get older, now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to focus on boosting up my growth hormones. So you boost up your growth hormones by fasting. That's what we're doing. We're fasting at least 13 hours out of the day. That's when it starts to build up on growth hormones. So we're taking care of that, but also getting vitamin D3. That's how you get the growth hormones as well. So the yolk of an egg has the vitamin D3 in it. So that is a beneficial factor. It's going to help you to boost up growth hormones. All right. So we focus on our hormones. Can we eat bacon? Absolutely, Miss Ruth. Absolutely. I'm going to be eating me some eggs and bacon, making me omelets with it and everything. All right. And guys, remember, you want to get on my email list because you're going to get a 1-week free meal plan. You're also going to get a copy of my ebook. So go to the website, kickweightwithkeisha.com. Click that yellow strip above the banner that says free ebook, free meal plan. Once you get on the email list, guys, every morning you're going to get an email letting you know what the challenge is for that day. All right. So the broccoli is already done steamed and it's ready to go. Broccoli is good, guys. We're going to go ahead and take the top off of that. That is good. We're going to go ahead and remove it off of that. All right. But yes, that's what's going to be on our email list. Okay, so now we're doing the sauce again. We're doing the sauce again because I'm putting the sauce over top of everything. So now I'm going to go ahead and put my cheese back in the sauce again. And then we're going to add some wine, some white wine into the sauce, all right? Now, I do not season the sauce. I don't put any more seasonings in that because I feel like cheese already kind of has seasonings in that. So I'm just going to pour some white wine in here. All right, there you go. And then I'm just going to stir it up. Stir it up until the cheese mixes up in there. But guys, that's the one thing that we focus on over here is our hormones. We focus on, you're always going to hear me talk about hormones. That's what we focus on over here. It's hormones. So I'll let that thicken up a little bit. Any questions, guys? Any questions with anything? Anybody has any questions? Who's starting the challenge tomorrow? Say me if that's you. If you're starting the challenge tomorrow, say me. Tomorrow we cannot have cheese. We cannot have cheese tomorrow. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Can you fast from 12 to 6? You mean can you eat from 12 to 6? You can eat from 12 to 6 if that's what you're asking. I think that's what you're asking. All right. What do you recommend fast for 13 hours if suffer with migraines? So I recommend that you get you some salt into your body. So you got to get you some sea salt, or you get you some like Himalaya salt or something like that, or get you some electrolytes. So you can actually buy the little powder things that you can pour in your water for electrolytes. So get some like that, or take you some broth, right? Guys, you can also have broth next week also. You can also have broth. Broth is something that you can have as well. You starting the 4-day challenge? That's okay. And all you're going to do is that anytime I come on here, if you're behind on the challenges, just still take notes. So when you finish that challenge, you're going to know what to do for your next challenge, okay? Now I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to turn that down so it can kind of thicken up a little bit before I pour it over top of the salmon and before I pour it over top of the salmon and the shrimp. All right. But what I'm going to actually do is that I'm going to actually put it in something. I want to put it in something. Before I pour the sauce in, I want to kind of take it out and put it in a separate pan. Salmon bites, shrimp, Tuscan sauce, and then broccoli. So we're going to mix all of this up. And I just put like some onions and peppers on top of it because I had it in my fridge. So from last week, so I'm like, okay, no need to throw it away. Let's just use it, right? No need to throw it away. Let's just use it. Yep, we're doing it for 7 days, guys. 7 days. 7 days. Carnivore challenge for 7 days. We get started tomorrow. So eat your vegetables today because we're not going to have enough for 7 days. All right, eat your vegetables today. That's why I was looking at my fridge like, what can I get rid of, right? So that's why I was like, okay, let me get rid of the onions and the peppers and stuff that I got up in here. Because I know what tomorrow is going to bring. Nothing but meat and eggs. Now when I say meat, I mean animal meat. Okay, animal meat. It's only animal meat. Can you eat fish? Yes. You can have fish. You can have fish. You could also have heavy whipping cream, but try to make sure your heavy whipping cream is 30% or more fats with the heavy whipping cream. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my tomatoes. I'm gonna cut tomatoes up on top of them. And I'm just doing like the cherry tomatoes. And I already washed them, but they were sitting, so I just washed them again. And then I got broccoli, so I'm gonna put the broccoli down. Then I'll kind of put that like on the side of it with the sauce and things like that. This has a lot of flavor in it. It's a lot of flavor up in here. So once I put the tomatoes in here, that's basically it, guys. Basically it. So I have my broccoli that's already steamed. We got the broccoli. We have all of that. And all I'm gonna do is put some little garnish over top of it. You know how they do, put that little bit over top of it, just, you know. But then when I fix the plates, like when I fix my husband his plate, it's gonna look, the presentation is gonna be good. So I'll go ahead and make his plate and get that on up and going. But guys, I wanted to just kind of come on today just to kind of reiterate this challenge that we have going on. You can have any animal meat that you want. So any type of beef, pork, fish, any of that you want, along with eggs. No nuts or anything of that, even though it's protein, but that's not an animal protein. So you're not going to have that. You're going to have your butter. You're going to have your bacon grease for your cooking oils, butter and bacon grease. You're no snacking in between times. You're only eating 2 meals within a 6-hour window of time frame. But every time you eat your meal, you can eat as much of it as you want. Okay? Yes, we can have shrimp. Yep. But you can eat as much of it as you want. So fix you a big old steak. Put you some eggs. You know what I'm saying? And just eat up, guys. Eat until like you're ready to push away from the table, so that way you feel like that's going to hold you for your next meal. If you're eating like that, guys, I promise you, you're going to notice that you're not going to be hungry. I promise you. And it's because of, no, you're not having no fried chicken. You can have chicken, but don't fry the chicken. Because you can't put no breading over top of it. What you going to put over top of it for the breading? You can't put nothing over top of it. So you can air fry it maybe. Maybe air fry it. But this is definitely going to help you guys to have more appetite control. It's going to help you get rid of cravings. You're going to notice, guys, you're not going to be hungry as you think that you are, and it's going to be okay. All right? Guys, this is a challenge. This is a 7-day challenge. Remember, I'm always challenging you guys to get out of your comfort zone. This is where the growth happens. Guys, I truly need you guys to make the decision. Once you make the decision, there is no turning back. There is no other option but to make it happen. I don't care how uncomfortable that you get. You've made a decision. And once you've made that decision, guys, we're going to make it happen. All right. And that's the difference between a successful person versus an unsuccessful person. A successful person makes decisions, and their life, they move intentionally. Okay. Successful person makes decisions and they move intentionally. All right. So we are intentionally trying to get healthy. We are intentionally trying to become a better version of ourselves. We're intentionally trying to lose this weight. So that is going to make us successful. An unsuccessful person, what we be doing when we unsuccessful is that we make choices. When you make a choice, it sounds just like that. You're giving yourself an option. A decision, there's no other option. A choice, you're giving yourself options. And you're always moving off of distractions. Okay? That's the difference between a successful person versus an unsuccessful person. That unsuccessful person is making choices, so they're giving themselves options, and they always are living and moving based off of distractions. Okay? When I say based off of distractions, that's about anything outside of the decision that you made for yourself. Guys, I need you to get out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is going to be the failure zone. All right? I need you to start moving towards your purpose zone. You got a purpose for yourself? Let's start moving towards that purpose, guys. You want to become a better version of yourself. I promise you that you can do this. I was 285 pounds when I started off my weight loss journey, guys. I was that girl that would always lose and gain the same 20 pounds over and over again. I always made excuses for myself. I always made it seem like that nothing worked for me, that everything worked for everybody else, but it just didn't work for me. I always did that, right? But it was me. I was the problem. You're the problem. You are hindering yourself from getting to where you want to get to. You are hindering yourself from getting to where you deserve to be. Okay? Have confidence in yourself. Know that you can do this. Trust yourself enough to know that you can do this. Okay? I don't care how many times that you failed in the past, guys. That's in the past. We're going to focus on the future. So let that future goal be that thing that's going to amp you up and empower you to get there. That future goal, I need y'all to start looking into the future. How do you desire your body to look? Right? How do you desire to feel? What are some of the things that you want to leave behind? Right? Start looking at that future, guys, and let that future be that empowerment that you need to help you to get there. All right? Guys, love yourself enough to want to start living a healthier life because you feel that you truly, truly deserve it. Truly make the decision, start taking actions, and the results will follow. Guys, follow me on all social media platforms at Kick Weight with Keisha. Go check out my YouTube channel. It's called Kick Weight with Keisha as well. That's going to show you my journey from the very beginning. So you're going to be able to see me at 285 pounds and see every single thing that I did to lose the weight. Guys, also, I always talk about shaping your body. Make sure you wear your shapewear. We wear fajas, we wear waist trainers. We do all of that stuff every single day. Because not only are we losing weight, but we also losing inches, okay? Over here, we lose weight and we lose inches. So make sure that you guys go get your fajas, go get your waist trainers. You're going to wear faja every day, all day long, guys. That's going to be like your undergarment. You're going to wear that under your clothes just like it's your undergarment. It is a compression suit for your body. It's going to help you to shape, contour, and mold your body. It's going to help you to sculpt your body while you're in the process of losing the weight because your body is like a sponge. You can shape it, you can mold it, you can contour it, you can do all of these things, guys, as long as you're consistent. A waist trainer. You want to waist train a minimum of 2 to 4 hours a day. 2 to 4 hours a day. And all you're going to do is you're going to put your waist trainer on over top of your faja. 2 to 4 hours a day. Those are both two garments that I wore every single day along my weight loss journey, guys. When I started off, my stomach used to look like I was pregnant. I don't look like that no more. Right? I don't look like that no more. Okay? So that's how I look when I started off my journey. But I promise you guys, if you focus on eating better, if you focus on completing my challenges, but also shaping your body within the process of completing these challenges, you're going to see that everything is going to come together all at the end, guys. So all of your shapewear that you need, you can get from my website, kickweightwithkeisha.com. Guys, once again, we got a 50% discount, okay? 50% discount on the entire website. No discount code needed, and it's going to come off automatically at checkout. But it's going to end at midnight Pacific Standard Time, guys. We've been having it for the whole weekend now, okay? So if you're going to got some stuff and you need to get some more stuff, this is now the time to get it. Because your fajas, guys, you wearing them just like your underwear. So you're going to need you a few of those, okay? And the way that you're going to take care of your fajas is that you're going to machine wash it. I would do it on a light tumble. Do it on light, right? And then you're going to air dry it, okay? So you machine wash and air dry it. All right? That's how you're going to take care of your fajas. All right, guys, once again, go to the website, kickweightwithkeisha.com. No discount code needed. 50% is going to end at midnight Pacific Standard Time. Our new challenge is going to get started tomorrow, guys. It is a 7-day challenge. I already post up a video kind of with details, but I'm going to post up another video with more details because I don't want you guys to feel like you don't have everything that you need and know exactly what you need to do. So I'm going to break it down with another video as well. Guys, no excuses. Let's get started tomorrow. Let's make it happen, guys. Y'all ready? Y'all ready or what? Are y'all ready or what? You ready? Say yes or no. You ready? Hey, Miss Tasha. Thank you for the hearts, boo. Y'all ready? Y'all ain't give me to my 100,000 likes either. Come on, let's go. Let's get to 100,000 real quick, guys. We had 70,000 likes. Let's tap that screen. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Tap that screen. Let's go. Let's go. We ain't at 100,000 likes yet, guys. I got to get it. I got to get it before I let y'all go. So tap that screen. Miss Crystal, make them tap that screen. Tap that screen, guys. We at 71,000. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Guys, I'm showing you how to drop you about 7 to 10 pounds in just 1 week. All right? but you're going to be feeling good. You're going to be looking good, right? You're going to have so much energy, right? So y'all going to be looking good, feeling good. You're going to be getting everything that you need with this particular challenge that we got going on. Tap that screen, guys. We almost at 80,000 likes. We got to get at 100 before we roll out, all right? Tap that screen. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Guys, we're doing a carnivore diet for all the new people that are coming in. Y'all see when you tap that screen, a whole bunch of new people start coming in. So I'm going to recap it really quick, guys. We're doing a carnivore diet. We're going to get started tomorrow. We're going to be doing it for 7 whole days. Guys, I'm always going to give you a challenge. So after these 7 days, I'm going to give you another challenge. So make sure you stay tapped in. Make sure that you're following me. Make sure that you turn your notifications on. Make sure that you get on my email list by going to the website, kickweightwithkeisha.com, because every single morning, I'm going to send you an email letting you know the challenge of the day. All right? So with this carnivore diet, it's for 7 whole days. All right? You're going to eat within a 6-hour window of time frame, guys. 6-hour window of time frame you're going to eat in. All right? During that 6-hour window of time frame, you're only going to eat you 2 meals. So you're going to eat twice a day. No snacking in between times, no protein shakes, no nothing else. Just twice a day, 2 meals. But each time that you eat your meals, you can eat as much food as you want, but it can only be eggs and any type of animal meat, all right? If you want to season your foods, you can season it however you want to season your foods. If you want to have some oils to cook in, you're going to cook in bacon oil or butter. Those are the only oils that you can have, all right? You're going to be drinking plenty of water. You're going to have teas. You can have coffee. Only during your 6-hour eating window is when you can have your sugar substitutes and your creamers. Only during your 6-hour window of time frame. Outside of your 6-hour window time frame, that's called your fasting window. That is the point of the day to where your body is going to be burning your own body fat. Your body is going to be rejuvenating itself. It's going to be helping you to build up your nerve cells. It's going to help you to build up your heart cells, your brain cells, memory. It's going to help to do all of these types of things, guys, just by fasting, okay? It is an anti-aging hormone that we're focusing on boosting up, which is our growth hormones. It's helping you to burn fat. It's helping you to get rid of old damaged cells so that your body can start bringing in new cells. It's going to be so beneficial during your fasting window to where you do not want to have anything that's going to break fast. So that means you don't want to have anything that's going to spike insulin. Which this means is that during your fasting window, you're only going to have water, unsweetened tea, black coffee, apple cider vinegar, and lemons. And guys, yes, every single morning we're going to be taking apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar we're going to take every single morning on an empty stomach. That's the first thing that we're going to take every single morning on an empty stomach. All right? Thank y'all, TikTok family. Y'all got over that 100,000 likes. I appreciate you. Thank y'all so much. But guys, apple cider vinegar, we're going to take every single morning on an empty stomach. The reason being is because it's going to help you to regulate your blood sugar. It's going to help you to reduce insulin. It also is great for digestion. It helps to reduce belly fat. And it's going to help you to suppress hunger. All right? So you want to do a teaspoon or a tablespoon first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. But I do an apple cider vinegar shot where I get me a shot glass. I put a little bit of water in there. Put 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon, and 1 teaspoon of Himalaya salt. All right? Himalaya salt, guys, it's not like table salt. It is low in sodium. It has something in there that most people's bodies are lacking, which is magnesium. Magnesium, a lack of magnesium is one of the #1 reasons of high blood pressure, is a lack of magnesium. All right? So, guys, by doing this challenge here, it's going to help us to get the magnesium back into your body. It's going to help you with, like, if you are fatigued, it's going to help you to build muscle. It's going to help you with so many different things, okay? So I get my magnesium by taking my Himalaya salt every single morning. That's just one way that I get it. But guys, thank y'all so much for tapping in. We have this challenge that we're getting started on with tomorrow. I can't wait for you guys to get started. I can't wait for you guys to get through the week. So you can see the benefits and the results that you're going to be getting from this. And guys, you've noticed that these challenges have been going by like that. It's been going by like that. Before you know it, the end of the year is going to be here. Have a goal for yourself. Set a goal for yourself, a monthly goal. Divide that number by 4, and that's going to be your weekly goal. I need you guys to focus on hitting your weekly goals. We're doing weekly challenges, so it's no way possible that you can't hit your weekly goals. All right? But guys, let's focus on becoming a better version of yourself. Once again, love yourself enough to want to start living a healthier life. Make the decision, take action, and results will follow. Have an amazing rest of your day. And guys, don't forget, we got that 50% discount on the website, kickweightwithkeisha.com. No discount code needed. 50% discount, guys. It's going to end at midnight Pacific Standard Time. Bye.